And on this, I want this to scroll, so I've made it a little longer and I've been working. See, it's still a little janky, but right now I'm working on this little area right here, making a little pixel art. So, it's no fucking thing. So like, right there. And then, could probably zoom in on that. Oh, too far. Where'd it go? Where the fuck did it go? Oh, there it is. And then, do that. See? Look at that. So this is the whole animation. It'll load, don't worry. It's only 33 megabytes, so it's pretty small. Perfect, look at that, that's awesome. And I can, so obviously I told AI to create pixel art. It did that, whether it's stolen or not, I really don't care. I set it to scroll, pretty basic. And then I set it to the mask right here so that it's only this layer. And then I'm also using a website to animate some stuff so that it's like a little bit psychedelic. So that's what I've been up to tonight, and I've just been doing that for my fiction podcast, so I can tell better stories. So I mean, obviously I don't usually show my channel, but I did put out a new music one, so I'd appreciate if y'all would go see that. And that's kind of cool. And then I'm starting to upload very slowly but surely. I'm starting to upload all of October, and all of October's finished. So is most of November. It just takes a really long time to render. I have some live stuff. It's starting to look pretty good. All I did is I just applied a solarized effect to it, and a bit of a like a glow, and so it's definitely looking more cyberpunk. It's looking more realistic, which is not really what I'm aiming for necessarily. But the problem is that there's still some frame dropping here because the way I have to do it is like I have to basically record it. And yeah, you can see it's like a little bit laggy, and that's a little bit of a problem for me. So I'm trying to figure that out. So you see that piece of electrical tape right there? That's blocking a LED light. Okay, now right here on my keyboard, like this keyboard, is another one and also another one. These are both LED lights. Right here, I'll give you one guess on my hard drive what that little teeny piece of tape is blocking. Okay, on my laptop right here, I wonder what that could be for. And then also, there's a way to disable the backlight. So, tips and tricks for if you're autistic like I am. LEDs make it really difficult because they pierce my consciousness, man. Like I can't not look at them. They're bad.
But it's not easy at this able to make the units and always
Consider them to be female. They certainly don't look like any average female that I know. Don't forget to put sage. It goes in every field, and that way it will not bump the thread. So, yeah. So, I'm listening to this terrible podcast called Behind the Bastards. I think it's a leftist podcast by a bunch of like commie nerds who, like, as far as I can tell, they just shit their pants on open mic. Like they will probably, I haven't seen them, so it's like radio voices, but my assumption is that they just hold their butts right up to the microphone and then go and then they just defecate all over the place, mostly all over each other, and then they start eating it, and then they start puking, and then somewhere in there is maybe like language, and then they're like and it's terrible, and I don't recommend it. No one should watch it. Like electrical guitar, I've never played electric guitar in public, and I only have one electric guitar song publicly on the internet now, but boy is it fucking cool. It's really cool. I'll have to send you a copy of it. It's not terrible. It's spacious out there, you know.
nicer? Yeah, a little bit. Do both these lock? Yeah.
So you still making up your mind, or
Yeah.
you thought you were in some weeks more?
Um,
Only this year.
yeah, that was the plan too, but,
So now you got it.
I'm still a little on the fence. I think,
Okay. Don't think about it.
Yeah. yeah.
Take care, buddy.
Alright, thanks.
So I went to the dentist today, actually an endodontic specialist. He was really nice to me, but on the way out, he was, I don't even think he was being a bigot. I think I just don't pass as female. And he just used he, him pronouns twice. And like, again, I don't think it was bigoted, but it's the type of thing that just like, it lingers in your mind, you know? It's been a while since I've been like misgendered. Because there's a difference between being actively discriminated against and just looking like a grown man. So, yeah, I don't know. But it's I'm glad I got home at least before this started. All this like ice and stuff, but I love the sound of it, so I'm standing outside right now barefoot actually. Ah, it's so cold. Ah. It's the 17th of January and I've been up for a long time and I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Binding to your estrogen alpha receptor. And it's been theorized by other people that that's what makes menopausal women go crazy.
So you
Does
think
it like also give you cancer, testosterone?
I think
I don't know.
it's for me my only hypothesis was just that like it goes up and then it goes down. It goes up and then it goes down because it's like 4 times a day up and down. Like especially at night, like it became impossible. So I started doing 2 in the morning, but then it was 2 in the morning. It's like coffee, but like instead of feeling like wired, it made me just feel like crying, dying, but then also mixed with testosterone, fuck killing, and that's one instinct, and that's you can't separate them. Like it's like fuck kill is what testosterone does to you. They actually should rename testosterone to fuck kill because it's a lot more obvious what it's doing in nature. Like part of fuck kill is grow, so like you get bigger and hairier, and then you fuck kill things, and then that's just what men do, and it seems like most of it is that, but so it's that instinct, and then also all the girly stuff, and I was like, wah, but also death metal. So it was a weird 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
2 years, damn.
Yeah, she used to be so much edgier than she is now.
It's true, but I don't really necessarily attribute that to hormones. Most of that is I've just grown up and now.
Yeah.
Well, now it's humor. Back then it was hatred, like it was genuine fucking hatred.
It was pretty funny that from the outside at least.
It was pretty funny. Yeah.
You know,
It's 'cause I'm so
estrogen is
soft.
supposed to like improve your brain elasticity.
Not mine.
I mean, it maybe helps the growing up process, is what I'm saying.
I think it was just growing boobs and getting to live life. Like
yeah.
the difference between 2017 Sarah and 2023 Sarah, there's a lot more boob. There's a lot more lewd content available.
Variously indifferent or stirred up, which ignores them. At this point, those who sweat are colliding in the dark with those who see the movement of history as what makes sense of human life. For each being would thus have a freedom that was so extensive that no language would be sufficient to reproduce languages that connects them to their fellow men, as one bone is connected to the other bone. The proverb of Blake's says that if others had not been foolish, we should be so.